Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my video. My name is Robert. Right now I'm in the middle of changing the soil for one of my Serissa Bonsai. And I thought I'd use this opportunity to talk about the Serissa Bonsai. And what I'm doing here is changing the soil because I noticed that the soil was not draining enough. And Serissa can be very, very picky with the soil. If it's not draining enough and there's water sitting in the pot, there's a chance of root rot setting in, and that will eventually kill the plant. So the plant at the moment, as you can see, it's looking pretty healthy. The roots look nice and healthy. There's no root rot at the moment, but I didn't want to wait until the plant got sick before I did something about it. So as soon as I noticed that there was a bit of moisture, a bit of the water was just collecting there, I decided to change the soil for something that drains a little bit more. So I went down to the corner garden store and I just bought a packet of this specialty bonsai soil. I tested it out and noticed that it drained really well, so I've decided to go through and repot this one. This one I've grown from just from a cutting about a year ago, and in that short time it's grown, it's developed into a nice little plant. And what I love about it is it always seems to have flowers on it all year round. I've as you can see, I've put some wire in it just to secure the bonsai into the pot. It's always good. You never know what could happen. A gust of wind or gets knocked over, and before you know it, it comes out of the pot. And so yeah, Serissa, one of my all-time favorite bonsais, because the roots have a really nice look to them. The flowers all year round, non-stop. I live up in the tropics here in the hot country. It's quite warm here, and the Serissa, they love the tropical weather. Serissa, I'd say, not an easy bonsai to keep happy. They can be very picky, and as soon as you notice leaves turning brown and the leaves are dropping off, you've got to ask yourself, what's going on here? Is it getting enough sunlight? Is it getting too much sunlight? Is the getting enough water or not enough water? And with this bonsai soil, it's got enough organic ingredients in it so that it will retain moisture, but not too much moisture. And that's where you've got to strike the balance. You know, you don't want the bonsai to dry out halfway through the day, and by the time I get home in the afternoon, it'll be basically, you know, too dried out and it'll probably die. So as you can see with the chopstick, I make sure that all the little gaps are filled with the mixture, with the soil. And afterwards I give it a good watering as well, and that helps to make sure that the water, the potting mix, or the bonsai soil, is actually filling every little gap that there might be. So yeah, so this is one of my favorite little Serissa bonsai, grown from a cutting, and looking really good. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I really appreciate that. I'd love to hear from you, your experience with Serissa Bonsai, and if you have some tips or ideas on these beautiful bonsai. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you join in the next video. Always talking about bonsai and looking to learn something new. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Robert, signing out.